Hi traders, so welcome to the daily recap show for today, which was Tuesday the 5th of July. We said that the FTSE had entered a tight range due to the US public holiday, so we needed to be wary of false breaks early in the session. We said sustained breaks below 72.13 to 72.23 could see moves initially to 71.64 to 71.74 and then moves back towards 7100 to 110. So let's go and have a look at today's action. Okay, so you can see we got here on the open, we got that push down into the support zone at 72.13 to 72.23. We did initially see a little bit of a pullback there, but not a clear reversal signal before we got an impulsive push down through there. We then consolidated below the zone and got the continuation pattern here for the push down. We then pushed down into that first target of 71.64 to 71.74. There is a reversal here. This is a valid reversal signal. It's an aggressive entry. If somebody enters that trade, I'm not totally against it. It is against the trend. We are bearish in the market, especially below that zone. So it would be a very, very tricky trade for me to take, especially in the face that if you notice from the open, we just held this 8 moving average all the way down. When you see that, you know you're going in against a strong trend, and you should really be either moving to higher time frame for reversals or looking to trade with trend only. So that's a tip. If you see this strong trend where an 8 moving average is holding the trend, that suggests the trend is strong, and you should really be looking for higher time frame reversals or to trade with trend only. We then got the push down below the 71.64 to 71.74 zone, and notice how we held that on a retest. No real clear signal there for me to be able to get short, but if you had managed to get short on that, you then got that really nice move down into that 7100 to 7110. Notice as well, this was a strong support zone, and it pushed straight through it with no real reaction whatsoever, and we didn't even retest it on the pullback either. So a very strong move in the market today. Market's very weak. Couple of opportunities, especially earlier on in the session, to get short. So I hope you found that useful. Now let's go and have a look at the DAX. So we said the same thing on the DAX about entering a tight range. We said acceptance below 12.835 to 12.855 can see moves to the bottom of the tight range at 12.740 to 12.760. And with a sustained break below there, opening up and move back towards 12.605 to 630. So let's go and have a look at the action on the DAX today. Okay, so the DAX, also a bit like the FTSE, very weak. We've got that in the acceptance below the 12. It was a bit choppy in the first part of the session around that 8.35 to 8.55 zone. But as soon as we got the acceptance below it in this area here, we moved straight down to that 740, 760 area. Notice again, we pushed straight through it. No reversals whatsoever. It's a really strong trend. Doesn't even retrace back to the 8 moving average on this. We then get the pull back down here. We did get a reversal signal from, so this move pushed down nicely into the 605, 630 area that we mentioned in the report. We did actually get a reversal signal here to take that up into this one. And this again, it's very similar to the one that we just spoke about on the FTSE. I'm not totally against the reversal signal. It is actually from a bit of a stronger support area than the one on the FTSE. However, this is not one that I would necessarily have took myself, because notice this is a really strong trend. It doesn't even hold, it holds below the 8 moving average, doesn't even retest the 8 moving average until this bit. The only difference is that we do start to weaken here. So the buyers are starting to absorb that selling pressure, and it is from a more key area. So it's slightly better than the FTSE, but again, not one that I would necessarily take just because of that strong trend. We then got this really strong impulsive push down. Again, we didn't even get the retest of that support zone. So again, showing that the market was really weak. I did send out a note to my Twitter followers, and for those who have signed up to our Key Zone service in our Discord channel. So if you're not already, please come sign up to the Key Zone service. The link is in the box below to get some updates like this in real time, and also you get to receive the reports before the market opens to be able to prepare for the day to take real advantage of these reports. But I did put out a note to sit there and say that we had broken through the zones that we mentioned in our report, and the next key zone that we had as support was 12.40 12,440 to 12,465, but we should look for higher time frame support there. So we did get a couple of reversal signals here, but they did not trigger. So we unfortunately didn't manage to get in this trade, but you can see how 12,440 to 12,465 has held as the support zone. So if you'd managed to get into that, then that's great. I would be very aggressive with your risk management coming into the close of the session. And again, in the face of that strong move, just because we've got this strong support zone, there is a reaction from it, but it's in the face of a very impulsive move. So you want to still counter trend, and you still want to be booking your profits and risk managing aggressively. So big move in the markets today. Few opportunities there to get in. The zones have worked really well as normal. So hopefully you managed to take advantage of that. Please let me know what you think of the reports and subscribe to our YouTube channels and come join us at the Keyzone Traders community. And I will speak to you again soon. Cheers.